The liquidation tool on the StockCalc website is there to allow you to test what a liquidation value per share or what is remaining after a liquidation might be available to common shareholders by running an analysis of the balance sheet. So let's try Tesla, for example. TSLA on the NASDAQ. It loads the most recent book value data, the most recent balance sheet information that we have, and provides you with the equivalent as an estimated fair market value. So what the tool allows you to do is make adjustments either to the fair market value that you perceive for the company or on a percentage or an absolute basis. You can go through the entire balance sheet, make adjustments, and then look at the summary. So if the company was actually going through a liquidation, and I'm not implying Tesla is, it's just to work it through as an example, you can see the assets, the liabilities, if there were disposition costs to go through this, what they would be. You can look at the assets minus the disposition and the liabilities, number of months to liquidate, profit or loss during that liquidation period, any liquidation costs, legal costs, and so forth, income taxes if they're payable, to come up with an equity that's remaining for the shareholders. If there are preferred shares, the pref would get paid out first. So that leaves equity for the common shareholders divided by number of shares outstanding. So based on the initial loading of this data, we would have approximately $8 per share value for Tesla as a liquidation value. As I said, you can go through the balance sheet and you can make the adjustments that you think compared to the balance sheet to come up with a fair market value calculation for each of those. This is probably very relevant for very small companies, companies that are in risk of bankruptcy. You can start to use this tool to try and understand what might be left for common shareholders if we go through that process. So that's the liquidation tool on the StockCalc website.